Oh, hey, didn't see you there. Hello, everybody, it's your boy Azura, and today I'm here to talk to you about the latest event in Dead by Daylight. Well, it's not really new, considering that Dead by Daylight has been absolutely shitting itself in terms of gameplay for the past few months now, and we all know why, we all know how, and let's be real, we don't need to talk about it. But unlike Apex Legends, where Easy Anti-Cheat decided that I wasn't allowed to play Apex Legends without the game crashing, I decided to take a complete step back from that game in general. And by in general, I mean Apex Legends pissed me off so much that ended up in the collective consciousness known as the fucking bin.
Know your fucking place, trash.
Respawn, fix your shit. I paid way too much money for a game to be non-functional. Anyway, Dead by Daylight on the other hand has a somewhat functional game with a somewhat functional anti-cheat that doesn't make me feel like I'm being checked into a psych ward because I don't have to question if I died to some cheating low-life rat with a Titan or a Zim.
Get the fuck out of my sight before I demolish you.
Dead by Daylight instead makes me question the actions of my random solo queue teammates and whether or not they should be checked into a psych ward padded room. If they do a gen, that's a good thing. If they don't do a gen and instead open a bunch of fucking chests, we're gonna have problems. Lots and lots of problems. But at least they do gen sometimes, so hey, it's better than Billy No Thumbs in Apex. Inconveniences aside, it's that time of year again! It's Christmas! The time of year where half of us feel incredibly whimsical and jolly, while the other half of us try to avoid Mariah Carey like she's the fucking plague. Or Wham! Or really, any overplayed Christmas song that make most industry service workers wish they were deaf. As if the Karens weren't enough. When it comes to Dead by Daylight in terms of Christmas, it is the yearly return of the annual Bone Chill event, chock full of Christmas cosmetics, challenges, and plenty of ways to get the blood points flowing in an attempt to stay warm on the icy nights of winter. So let's just go over the game's verdict and give the usual MO of overview, opinion, and overall verdict. Because let's be honest, I've spent the past 3 weeks doing nothing but streaming, making shorts, and doing editing commissions while putting my YouTube channel on ice. So let's just kick it off from the top. The hell is the event mode even about? You ever heard of Scarface? You ever heard the concept of a white Christmas? You ever just kind of looked at a video game map and decided to throw snow everywhere to make it feel like a white Christmas? That's what this game mode is in a nutshell. Killers and survivors can interact with a thing called snow piles. These piles are scattered throughout the realm for the duration of the trial. Interacting with the piles will grant you 12 snowballs, also known as snow skulls, and I'm going to refer to them as such, that you can use for various things. But my favorite thing is just throwing it at someone's forehead and wondering if they register it on an emotional level.
Discombobulate.
Snow skulls can be used with other things than pinging it off of someone's noggin. Holding down the throw button actually charges up the snow skull and turns them into an icy snow skull. Icy snow skulls do one of two things. For survivors and killers, throwing an icy snow skull at the pallet will cause the pallet to freeze for a certain amount of time. It's roughly 10 seconds if anyone is wondering. Haven't counted, but it's off of a feeling. Not allowing the pallet to be dropped, vaulted, or broken if it was already dropped. It completely removes the ability to play certain pallet loops in the game for Survivor, and also counteracts the ability to pallet save so the killer doesn't have to worry about getting stuck in an absolutely impossible situation where they're forced to slug either multiple people, or get no value, no pressure, and have 7 gens pop in their face and everyone walk out and teabag. I've had that happen to me a few times. The second thing is exclusively for killers, and that is the ability to cover generators in snow, forcing survivors to wipe away the snow before being able to continue to work on repairs. It even works while the generator is regressing, which grants just a little bit of extra gen defense for those that don't really like running gen defense heavy builds, and prefer to go more off-meta or meme builds, status builds, you know, really, just you get to actually have a little bit more fun. In general, for the active icy snow skull effects actually incentivize killers more than survivors itself. But you know what? It's a good thing. It's a good thing for people that don't actually play killer and would prefer to have a more casual experience, such as myself. Then again, I play Ghoul. I have the natural ability to repel social interaction better than social distancing ever could. Oh, I actually did forget something. You can do something with the snow skulls, and that is known as creating snowmen. Yeah, honestly, I shouldn't have been surprised with this. Making snowmen on Christmas is a canon event, and you will never change that. Going to snow piles when you already have snow skulls allows you to trade them in for the ability to make an instant snowman. And these fuckers sometimes like to go bump in the night, especially the ones that are already around the map and decide to go boom. Makes me very scared. I don't like it. Interacting with the snowman grants every player undetectable reduced movement speed and silent footsteps. You can also just chuck a snowball at a killer and a snowman and watch him go slower than molasses. Lots of you know, it's a killer and a snowman. But if you're lucky, and I mean really, really lucky, everyone decides to be whimsical and funny and start chucking snowballs at each other and high-fiving people in snowmen. Not doing anything and just chucking snowballs at each other and allowing people to have a little bit of a joyous and festive vibe. It's a great time to see. It really takes out from the over-the-top, serious nature of Dead by Daylight, and it's made me realize that I would love to see more of these tertiary animations in the game for survivors rather than just the same 2 animation presets loaded over a hitbox. Because have you seen the Snow Skull animation? It's so stupid. Billie Jean's not my lover. Apparently you can break your own spine while doing it. It's just like stuff like that. Something to make the survivors feel more alive with personalities rather than just everyone acting the exact same. So I genuinely hope they add this around in the future. But overall, the verdict behind this event would be a solid 6, maybe 7 out of 10. It's not anything new in general. However, I've had more fun experiencing this in the first 2 days of this being out than anything else that has pertained to events in this game. A lot of it is a trial by trial basis, yes. But when it comes to people not taking this game too seriously, you see a lot more in event modes than anything else. It's probably why people enjoy 2v8 so much, despite the fact that the community has been collectively overexposed to the game mode itself. Because when you're able to take the game more casually and you don't have to worry about builds, meta, or anything like that, you can just turn your brain off and have some mindless fun. And overall, I think Dead by Daylight just needs more of that mindless fun. Many games need more mindless fun. Anyway, I might as well explain why I haven't been around for the past 3 weeks, because I got big news. I got commissions. And I'm also editing for more people now. The coolest part from this is the fact I've gotten to the point where people actually want me to edit for them, and it's made me incredibly happy and has been a big part of why I've been making shorts more than anything else. It keeps my skills limber while allowing myself to do bigger projects for other creators and being able to make a living off of it, which has always been a big dream of mine. And if any one of those friends watching this, I love you guys and I appreciate the fact you have allowed me to do what I love to do and be able to live off of it. Before I go off to bed and crash, as I'm currently writing this at 5:40 in the morning, don't ask me why, I'd like to take a moment and say thank you all for watching this small little overview on the Bone Chill event. My links will be in the description, such as my Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, Ko-fi, and COD. Seriously though, I've missed making long form videos and I will be making some more, hopefully, and I won't be struggling as much. Once again, thank you for watching this video and thank you for being here on this journey for me this year. It's been absolutely fucking incredible. It's been Azura, I love you guys, and I'm going to bed. Toodles! Mwah!